So we're doing the clear out. We're doing the switch out. We're doing the winter, autumn switch out because it is officially autumn. We have turned the corner. I think I prefer to say autumn over fall just because it has a little bit more of a fall. I don't know. I like the word autumn better, but I use them both just depending on how I'm feeling that day. But yeah, we're doing the switch out. All the stuff I'm pulling out for switching out this closet, but this is what we have going on right now. I still haven't found a lounge chair or anything couch wise to put here. All right, I had to switch out because something's up with my camera. It's not liking the lighting. But anyway, I have these chairs here for now until I find the couch that I like, and I don't mind this because I actually do like that my handbags and hats are on that shelf back there. I still want a better situation though, so I am still looking for a different storage cabinet, but I feel like that's going to have to come with time. I'm just going to have to be out thrifting. I'll see something that's perfect for it and then I'll get it. But this is doable. It's workable for now. I got through one rack so far. And the thing with summer stuff is that a lot of it is like, sure, this is like a summer dress, but I can also wear a long sleeve underneath it. So since it's still like, you know, a slight chill to the air, but not cold, I can slowly transition. But there's definitely some things that are full on summer, which I kind of talked about some of that I think it was last week, where I talked about some things that just will not be worn again until next spring. These things are all, summer and spring. So those are gonna go. But then we get a dress like this, where I feel like I could wear a long sleeve underneath it, especially the color. It's like a navy blue that would work now. This is very summery. The trick is always squeezing everything into this tiny closet. This is vintage wild. It's supposed to be like an 80s sporty two-piece. It's like a sport set. Who in their right mind would work out or do a sport in this? It's got little baseball hats on the sleeve, but the pants, they fit me so well and they're so soft and they have pockets. So I was like, dude, I'm gonna have so much fun styling those pants. They're so fun. And they're vintage 80s like pants. The real deal. I wouldn't wear this like seriously as an outfit. It'd be like a Halloween costume if I wore that for real, for real. But that's it. That's my closet switch from summer to autumn, and it feels really good to just get that kind of going. So that's it for now. See that? It balances. I love that it does that. It would be so annoying if there's still this crooked background. I love that it stabilizes. Hi. I have had a migraine for the past few days, so I haven't really put myself together and really, like, even the content that I've made has just been like, here's favorite makeup stuff, because I want to make things, because I have this LTK thing I'm doing, and they want you to post things so that you get to practice what they are showing us, how to use different features of the platform and the apps. And so I'm having to, like, I'm not being forced to, but like, so I could stay up with what's going on. So I have just tried, you know, one of the things are like, it doesn't have to be this big production. You could just do a day in the life, or like how I make my favorite coffee, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I usually feel like I have to do this whole thing to execute these like looks in these videos with these themes, and then getting the products and and coming up with like that, finding the ads, and then doing the makeup, and then filming it, and then editing it, and then putting it up and taking photo shoot for it. It's a lot. I do like the idea of maybe I could just sit down and show you what's in my makeup bag for like a short. I'm talking about for a short format. So maybe I'll try doing more of the little ones. But anyway, I did get myself together. I took my migraine medication. I've actually been prescribed something from my doctor because I was like, I can't function. Anyway, I did take one earlier, and I'm like, oh God, my migraine's gone. I can function, I can see, I can think. So here we are. Probably not the best thing to be smelling perfume. Spoiler? Yes, it was. It's all over me. It's all over me. It's all over this room. I also am wearing a wig because it's like day 3 hair wash day, and I'm like, you know, I need to get more wigs for when I just don't want to fuss with my hair and have fun looks. So I need to get some more. Definitely, you don't want to see the back of this. The back of my head is none of my business. So we have a new Avon piece that came. I'm so excited to show you what it is. It came in a box wrapped. So it came wrapped in cartoons. I thought that was cute. Recycled comic paper. This is something I found in my Avon encyclopedia. I have been shopping from this, you guys. This has turned into a shopping catalog. Not good. Good, but not good. I have found things in here when I've been trying to find the stuff I already have, and I see right next to it, I'm like, what's that? Ooh, and then I go on eBay and I find it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's only this much. Oh my gosh, it has the product in it. Oh my gosh, purchase. So you guys, last week when I saw the picture in here, there's something else on this page. Can you guess what it is before I show it to you? What's your guess? What's your guess? So adorable. I found the French telephone. I knew I needed this. I knew I needed it the moment I saw it. I was like, I need that French telephone. I do have a thing with vintage telephones. Every time I go to an antique shop and see one, I have to touch it. I consider buying it. I'm like, what am I going to do with that? But I just love me an old school telephone, the ones with the dials. So this has got the Moon Wind scent in it, which is, yes, you're right. That is the exact same fragrance that is in Moon Wind. Did I say Moon Wind or Moon Song? I keep getting Wind Song and this mixed up. Moon Wind. This is the same fragrance that is in my Rose. I really, really wish that I could have something in my collection that's not Moon Wind, because I feel like everything that I have that's product is freaking Moon Wind. But that's okay, because there were a lot of these for sale on eBay, and not a lot of them still had as much in here as this did. I could see in the photo how much product was still in there, but the real surprise here is that on the bottom, this comes off and this opens up, and it's full of whoa, completely full. I mean, let me shake it. You hear that? It's like up to here, full of Moonwind bath oil. I really want product, and so that is kind of becoming a little bit, it's not a deal breaker, but if I'm going to buy it online, it is. So I think that's kind of my unspoken rule, unless I have to have it. But my unspoken rule is I'm trying to find things full with package, if I can find it with the box, online. But when I go out antiquing and I see something from the book or from the collections or from a different collection, I'm also going to get it. But I do actually, I will say, I've been antiquing and I've opened up a compact and it was a mirror. Not interested. Not interested in compacts that are mirror compacts that have no makeup inside. This is about makeup for me, and so I really wanted to have even just like a little bit of the powder. If it's a blush, I want to see what the color was in it. This was the winner because of how much product was left inside, and I had no idea that this was, I knew it was two things because of the book. So I knew there was two things. I knew there's two products, but I just didn't know it was going to be full. It said product inside, but I thought it meant this. Anyway, so how you use it is these things come off. This is really intense Moonwind, like high concentrate. If I even just get the smallest amount on me, it's really intense. But you take this off and here's the perfume. So you would just, boop, you know, that situation and cover yourself in Moonwind. And I'll say this too, when I opened this initially and it got on me just because it had traveled and it was in a bag and there's a little bit on my fingers. It's unavoidable. I try to like really secure it, but I noticed that even though it's really strong and very like old perfume smell, it grows on you. You do throughout the day start to like it. It's weird. It grows on you like a spore. Like Last of Us, Avon clicker spore. You eventually become one with the Moonwind. It's bizarre. So I actually don't hate the smell, even right now. It takes a while. It takes a while to like melt onto your skin, and then you're like, oh. So anyway, I'm going to show you how I'm going to display that, but let's dive into the book really quickly, and I'm going to show you the information about this in particular because the French Telephone is from 1971. It's 6-ounce white milk glass base with a gold cap and trim. Holds foaming bath oil. The center of the receiver holds 1/4 of an ounce of perfume in frosted glass. Came in Moonwind, Bird of Paradise, Elusive, or Charisma. And the current market value when this book came out was $30. I did not pay $30 for this, so maybe he means in mint condition, completely untouched, box and everything. And that's what Bud was trying to say back in early 2000s, the value, but I think it was like $10 or something. I can't remember how much exactly, but I'll post it up here so you can see my what I bought it for, and then shipping, obviously. So yeah, that's the little throwback of the French Telephone from 1971 for Avon's Collector's Encyclopedia. Thanks, Bud. We're really grateful to him, aren't we? I feel like my wig is going further and further back on my head. So I want to show you where I'm going to display this, and yeah, we'll wrap this up. Also, I just want to say real quick, little book moment, little book corner. Nothing really long-winded here, but my book, I finished the 3rd of A Court of Thorn and Roses. I'm on to book 4. There's 5 in the series, so I'm getting so nervous because like I don't want it to end. I've noticed in these series that she finishes each book with the story conclusion. And I love that. So there's no cliffhangers. There's a few little things, loose ends that weren't closed, but nothing major. Something that's totally fine with saving for the next one. But like the main stuff that would drive you crazy, if it wasn't explained or figured out, would have been dragging it out too long. And I think she felt that, and it was like the perfect chef's kiss ending for me that I could have ever asked for in a book. So I really like book 3. I think it was a great, well-rounded read. And then now we're on to 4. I started 4 last night. It's like nice because it's all, you know, you guys know I like to light my candles and have my mood going. And it's so nice because I'm all cozied up and I'm starting book 4 and everybody's, you know, onto this next chapter, literally, of the story. I'm going to spoil it just a little bit that book 4 starts off with like snowy celebration. So it feels kind of Christmassy almost. And I'm like, yes, I'm loving this. I'm picturing it like a cozy Christmas morning kind of vibe. And everybody's just like kind of in a good mood, but also there's a lot going on in, you know, their lives, and they're processing a lot that has happened. So I'm not gonna say much else, but I really liked how book 4 started already, just like the coziness of it all. And I was like, ooh, We have a second shelf officially for perfume. At first I only had a couple, but now I feel like the French telephone was that extra thing I needed to create this second shelf. Yay! I need more Avon! I need more perfume! It's so cute. I love this. This makes me so happy. I honestly am not even going to turn on the lights behind me because I'm about to leave, but I wanted you to see the makeup in good lighting because this is today's makeup. Isn't it so pretty? I swear to God, I think Blend Bunny is one of my favorite brands for eyeshadows. And I saw that Microsoft has a new Microsoft the person, the influencer. Not the computer company. Anyway, she's incredible. Her artistry is amazing. She's so young too. It's like, God, what she's doing with her career at this age is just... Why did I have to turn into a party animal the moment I turned 18? It ruined my life. Anyway, the palettes are incredible. And Microsoft just did a collaboration with them for a like rotten color palette. I have to have this. I have to get my hands on this palette because it is so good. You know I love my pukey rotten colors. It's so me. It's so up my alley. So I definitely want to get my hands on that palette. It's going to be a good one. I don't know if it's out yet. I'm not really sure. I guess I'll find out and put the information somewhere on the screen. This one in particular I can't find for sale, but there is one that is so similar to it that is available. So I'll have that in my links for the week. But I used this light green color in the background. I used this dark green color in the crease, and then this like forest green metallic on the lid, and just a pop of the blue on the inner corner. But this palette's so nice. I love it. Anyway, I have that on. I have my go-to lip combo. And I'm already, the battery's dying. Great. This is great. Good job. I had to change the battery out because there's something I wanted to tell you guys. So I was just randomly listening to Bobby Brown on the Tamsin show, How to Start Over When It Feels Impossible. And I had no idea that Bobby Brown doesn't own Bobby Brown. This is definitely going to have to go on my podcast updates because this is the type of stuff I like to share. So I listened to the whole interview, and yeah, but the main thing that really touched me in this is how she has started over so many times, and she's had things fail, and she's had businesses she's tried that didn't work out and things that haven't worked out. And it's hard to not feel like when people are watching you, continuing to try something and it not work and try something and it not work, it's hard to have like the public eye, not even the public eye, but social media puts us all in the public eye if we are the type to share what we're doing on our Instagram, especially our business. It's just really hard to have people watching it as it's going along because then they also watch you fail. And I'm not like the kind of person who's afraid to fail, but I guess I'm just a little bit, I really hate judgment. I really hate feeling like anybody would look at what I'm doing and be like, she's like all over the place. She's wishy-washy. You know, just I would hate that because that means that that person has no idea what it's like to have to give up on something when you don't want to, or that like because it's not working out and it's sinking you or stressing you out, or it's not a good time in your life, or it just wasn't the right fit. I feel like I've constantly had things happen and have to start over and over again. It's just part of life, but I think how you pick yourself up and go on to the next thing is important. And Bobby Brown said that after she lost her business and no longer is a part of Bobby Brown, she gave herself like 2 days off and then she went back out there. And I was like, she really didn't sit around feeling sorry for herself. And I feel like I was like that with my little business that I had. Like I shut it down, and I was like, okay, well, what's next? So if my podcast doesn't work out, that's okay. It wasn't right for me. It's not getting the views. It's not getting the anythings. My YouTube channel, honestly, has been a struggle for me. I know I've finally gotten to like a follower subscriber count that anybody would be proud of. I'm still working on getting my views up and getting people to watch me, and it's really difficult because I don't have the kind of personality that's like so entertaining. Like, I'm so entertaining. I have more of a like, I'm a normal person like you and I make videos. Do you want to watch somebody just nostalgically creating moments in their life that's cozy and fun and is a little bit of a dork and definitely dorks out about makeup? If you do, then you're in the right place. But I'm not here to be the cool girl. I'm not here to be the chick who's like setting all the trends. I just don't feel like I am. I feel like I'm more relatable, that people would see I'm just like them. But that's okay. I'm in my cozy little corner of YouTube, and I think I will just continue to do this and find my people. And then eventually one day I'll wake up and be like, wow, we really worked hard to get here. And some people would be like, I would give up. I would stop. But that's where I do this because I enjoy it. So until I stop enjoying it, I don't know that I'll stop. And the idea of stopping makes me feel sick and I want to cry. So I know that that's not right. Maybe somehow I need to find peace within it just being like a slow, small channel. It is what it is. And thank you for those of you who are here. I don't want you to think I'm not appreciative of that. All of you who do come back and do comment and do like my videos and give it a thumbs up and are supportive and comment on everything. You are so valuable to me. You have no idea. Like, I just want to take all of you and just multiply you so that I can get more eyes on my videos so that I could ever do this maybe one day full time. I could only imagine how insane that will be if it ever happens for me, but I don't know that it ever will. I'm gonna go. I have to go find my outfit. I have a protein shake. I've already had my coffee and I've sipped on that. I've had a slow morning. I'm gonna go get dressed. I'm gonna go put on something over this or under it. I haven't decided. The dress is hiked. See, I just think that shape is way more flattering. And if you have a little bit of a belly, when you like turn, it just looks like part of the hike. I mean, I know I ain't fooling nobody, but at least it's doing something here. And we have the ankle socks with the Mary Janes today, because I won't be on my feet too long to where I can't manage. Probably just gonna wear this in my hair until I get there, so my hair has plenty of time, and maybe turn the air on and get it going. I am also gonna wear these on the way up, and I'll probably take them off at some point just because I don't want to cover up the makeup that I did, but they're so badass. I love these glasses so freaking much. Charlie Sheen just said he put an ice cube in his butt so that he'd stay awake in a scene in a movie.
That guy's crazy.
I literally just got home and walk in to that. I just got home. I've had a protein shake today, and I snacked a little bit on some like granola bars and things, like little picky bits I brought in the car in the traffic home, because it was insane. There was 2 slowdowns back to back from just cars pulled off the side fender benders, and it caused an incomplete standstill. And so it took me an hour and 45 minutes to get home, and it took me an hour and 30 to get there. So round trip for one appointment to get to Seattle, we're talking almost 3 hours for one appointment. This is the kind of thing where I'm like, I wouldn't do it if I didn't have a wedding that came out of this whole thing. So the whole point is that it's the trial for the wedding, which is going to be a whole day. 6 o'clock in the evening. I am hangry. Good thing we had some snacks. So what we're going to do actually is, there is a new pizza place that just opened up in the cutest little part of town. I think it's like wood-fired. And so we're gonna go sit and have like a mocktail, order the pizza and like sip and have some of that while we wait for the pizza. Super stoked. We are at, I have gum in my mouth and there's nothing worse than somebody chomping gum. We are at the golf course and we called and asked if we can have the dogs on the cart with us because it's such a beautiful day out. And we were like, let's see if they'll let us bring the dogs, and my husband's gonna get in a late round. It's later, and it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and usually if you're gonna get in 18 holes, it takes 4.5 hours-ish, he said. I'm gonna read my book and let them hang out in the cart. And then, yeah, we're just gonna have some food here. They have a little restaurant, so we're just gonna order some food. Probably if they have an outdoor area where they can sit, then we'll eat it there, but if not, we'll have to get it to go. Really, really nice out here though. This is like way out on in the area called Port Orchard on the like peninsula side of things. So it's a really beautiful area of the Pacific Northwest. So I wanna show you guys some of our beautiful trees. My husband's coming with the cart. We're out on the course. Dad's looking for his ball. We're doing such a good job. We're being very quiet. They're doing so well. If they remain well behaved, then we said we're gonna start bringing them out more.
Get that on film.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a really good chip.
Yeah, I got that. You almost made it in.
Too bad I lost my first ball. That would have been a par.
Oh, well, it's the first hole. 9 more to go. Maybe 18 if we can make it.
The sun was in my face on the tee. I think when I was trying to, when I saw my ball drop, it went right at that tree, but I think it actually
Bounced.
It must have just been further back. I was looking too far down, maybe. I'm not sure.
Ooh, that house. Dream brick house. Look at this. Oh my God, that's literally my dream house right there. Oh, I shouldn't point cameras at people's houses though. How do you know? You can see him. There's no way he's just now doing it. Oh yeah, gosh.
One on my left. One on my right. I'm gonna try to hit between
Okay,
a couple hundred yards up there.
I see. They're getting the hang of it. They have calmed completely down and they're just smelling the air. I can tell that they're just really enjoying just smelling outside. So yay, that means that we can come do this more. And I didn't get my Arnold Palmer yet. So we'll probably get that at the turn because there's usually like a little snack shack. Get a little snack, get a little drink. The grazing deer. Oh, you can barely see them in the grass. Lots of wildlife out here. But I'm ready for some clubhouse restaurant. heading home. Thanks for watching. I gotta go pick up my husband at the... He went to drop off dog poo. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time.